13 hoes like Steve Nash. Louis V duffel keep the bags in the bag. I'm tryna take the whole team, man. I got no rooms for all they ass. Follow who banks and the hoe follow me. Pin the racks to the straps.
Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's gonna be a story time slash mukbang. I was just gonna do like just a regular story time, but it's gonna be boring because it's gonna be me talking. But I just decided to do a mukbang also, so it's gonna be a story time. But what I do have right here is Olive Garden, just the pasta, because the only thing I love from Olive Garden is the pasta. So yeah, so before we get on to the video, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn notification bell button so you don't miss any of my videos. And yeah, let's just get right into the video. So but I do want to talk. The story time is, this happened in May. So this started, I remember the date, it was May 25th. So usually my dad comes and visits me in my house because I do not live with him. So my dad visits me, and there was a lot of cars in the back, and at that time our gate was not closed, so anybody could just come inside because I live in townhouses, so everyone could just come into the townhouses. And so it was like this guy was always so sweet and will always say hi to me and my family, like, all the time, even though like he was with his girl or without his girl, And so May 25th, we both said hi to each other, me and the guy. And his girlfriend was like okay with it, like okay me talk, like saying hi. Like, I'm not like those type of persons that like all up on the guy. And so I just said hi to the guy, and she was okay with it. And I even said hi to the girl, so she won't think like, oh, like she just wants to say hi to the guy. So then I decided, I'm like, I just had that temptation to just look like that. So it was like the whole day, it was so good until night. Like, I came inside, I took off my makeup, I decided to change into my pajamas, and I went back outside to go spend time with my dad the same day. And this girl, I looked because, okay, so where I was sitting at, it was on that side, like where I live, like they were fixing their car. So my neighbor is a mechanic. Well, not a mechanic, but he's kind of like a mechanic. So my neighbor was fixing their car, and so I always look at every direction. So so I decided to turn again, because I used to turn around like all the time. And so I looked again, but I wasn't looking at them. I was looking because people kept passing through like the main gate, like the main door entrance. And so she was all like, I heard her talking like crap to me, but in her car. And I did get scared because I'm like, why is this girl talking like bad about me? Like, I cannot, like, just because I'm looking at not even your direction, like, doesn't mean I'm looking at your boyfriend. Like, so she started saying, bro, I'm literally gonna beat this little girl up because she keeps like looking at me, like looking at our direction. And so she gets out her car, and I just ignore her because I'm like, this girl's probably drugged out. I don't know what the hell she's smoking or whatever she's doing. So I was all like, this girl. And she was like older than me, like she was probably in her 20s and her like 30s. I'm like, this girl really wants to fight a little girl, like a 13-year-old. I was a 14-year-old. So then I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? And then so every girl that literally hates me from these apartments, like everyone hates me here. Like, I don't understand why. Like, my neighbors, like the second neighbor, like the girl freaking hates me there. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, I don't care. Like, I hate everyone from, like, if you guys hate me, I hate you guys too. Like, I don't care if I don't even know you guys, So she started talking shit to me, like, bro, like, you literally want to get beat up, like, stop looking over here. And I turned around. I'm like, you're talking shit to me? I was like, you're talking like crap to me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, why? Like, I'm not even doing nothing to you. Like, what the hell? And then so she's like, well, you're looking over here at my man. I'm like, what the hell? Like, just because I'm looking at that direction, like the opposite way I'm looking at, does not mean I'm looking at your ugly ass man. And then she was like, bro, this girl literally wants to get beat up. I'm like, beat me up then, bitch. Like, I freaking dare you to beat me up. And she was just standing there talking shit. And my neighbors from the other side, they're always nice to my dad and me. So she was like, what the hell, like, in Spanish, because they talk Spanish. I was like, she's just trying to find me just because I was looking at that direction, like, where she's at. Just because her boyfriend was there. Like, I didn't even like her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's hideous as hell. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm not gonna like someone that's older than me. Like, what the hell? Like, like, I don't even know how old that guy was. I was like, girl, you're freaking drugged out or something, because, like, I don't even like your man. Like, you're so retarded. And she was like, bro, this bitch didn't want to get beat up. And she kept calling me a doll. Like, bitch, I'm not a fucking doll. Like, what the hell? Like, this bitch is a psycho. And so the girl, my neighbor, like, of the other opposite way, she has a daughter, and me and her are cool. So, and she understands English. She talks. But anyways, I told the girl, like, she just wants to find me just because I'm looking at her direction. Like, I'm not even looking at her man. And she was out, and I started crying because I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck did I do? Like, what did I do? Like, cause literally, like, everyone hates me. Like, I don't understand why. Like, just because how I look, how I act, or like how I treat you. Like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people hate me, and I really don't care, because, like, it's just like a person. It's a human. Like, if you don't like somebody, okay, like, I get it. Like, you don't like that person, you know. But, like, do not be talking shit over me, you know, like, if I didn't even do nothing to you. So she just started talking shit. She was like, she's like, I'm literally gonna beat this bitch up, and so like that. And also my mom talked to that guy, but like, just a hi, like, just because I'm looking at your direction or saying hi to someone doesn't mean I'm like looking at your man, staring at your man, and stuff like that. And so she was like, I could even beat up your mom. I was like, oh, you want to bring my mom involved too? I was like, okay then. So my dad dropped me all the way over here because he thought she was going to do something to me. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to walk, because I know she's not going to do nothing. She's just liking to talk all this shit so she can act all cute and stuff when she's not. And even her boyfriend was all like, what are you talking about? Like, she's not even looking at me. Like, what the hell? Like, he was basically trying to defend me, like, thank you, like, so much. Like, I'm not even looking at you. Like, just because I'm looking at what you're doing, like, fixing your car, like, if that bothers her, then, like, go somewhere, like, both of you guys go somewhere else to a real mechanic, so I won't look at nobody, like. And so I still know she looks so retarded when she speaks, because she literally has, like, her eyes closed, like, when she talks. Like, she's, like, freaking Chinese. Like, when she talked to me talking shit, like, her eyes were like, you know what, I'm gonna beat you up and this up. Like, bro, like, open your eyes first of all. Second of all, speak right, because you're probably all drugged out. And so I'm actually not scared of, like, older people, because I've been, like, people giving me disrespectful like that. Like, people disrespect me like that when they're older, like, but I really don't care. It just, like, pisses me off because they try to act cool in front of other people. Like, no, you're just making yourself more retarded than how the fuck you look already. So my dad dropped me off all the way over here to my house, and I told my mom, this girl outside literally wants to fight you and me just because I was looking at that direction where her man was fixing his car. And then she literally went outside, and I went back outside. I was like, you know what, she's not gonna do anything. Like, and my mom was like, okay, let's go outside to see if she will actually do something. She did not do nothing. Like, nothing. So the neighbor that doesn't like me, what's it called, she also came outside, because they were also outside, both of them, and they both heard that she was talking shit to me, so they were defending me also. Like, she wasn't even looking at you and stuff like that. And so my mom went outside, because, like, I was scared, because, like, I'm like, why the fuck, like, out of nowhere, like, just because I looked, like, I was, like, facing, like, this way, so my face was, like, my back was turned this way. And when I look, I turned my whole head around so I could see what everyone's doing, because literally in this neighborhood, you guys, it's like bad. Like, so, and that time people think I'm looking at them when I'm actually not. Like, just because I look at your direction does not mean I'm looking at you. Like, no one wants to see your ugly ass hitty face. And then so my mom went outside and she asked the girl that hates me, was all like, she just wants to fight her just because she was looking at that direction. And my mom was all like, so my mom went outside and that girl was just literally like this, standing and just looking at my mom like this. Nothing, she was just standing there. And then so then what's it called? The girl that hates me was all like, if you don't want to beat her up, then don't say nothing, because I'm actually gonna beat you up. Like, she was the girl that doesn't like me was telling the girl that was talking shit to me, saying, if you don't want to beat her up, then I'll beat you up, because you're here making up random shit that doesn't even make freaking sense. Like, just because her daughter was looking at that direction does not mean I was like, she was looking at your man or you. So she was just standing there, and my neighbor that doesn't like me was literally ready to fight that girl, because she was all like, this bitch is like a fucking psycho. She's like drugged out. And so she even told the neighbor that I get along with, saying what happened, and she's like, no, she was just talking shit to her, saying that why the fuck she's looking at him and stuff like that. And she didn't do nothing, like literally, she was just talking all this shit. And then the next day they left, and from that day I have not seen them, you guys. Like, at all. Like, I have not seen them, like, since this day. And thank God, because I want to see her ugly ass little Chinese face. But basically, like, it was like a short little story time, because like, I don't have a lot of story times. But this one, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do the story time, because like, this one like pisses me the hell out. And it pisses me off because I'm not even looking at you and you claim I do. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, then don't talk about it. But I was like so mad, and I was like traumatized, because I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like I will repeat in my head, like, what did I do for me to do this? Like, just because I was looking at your direction, like, what the hell? Like, listen, like, they don't even live in these apartments. Like, they live far away, like, and my mom was like, you guys don't even live here, so I don't know why you guys are here. Like not like your friends don't even want you here. Like, nobody wants you here. Like, they're like, people just come here just to be here. Like, nobody like those people that like come here don't actually live here. Like, I don't understand why people claim these house, like they live here, when they actually don't. Like, don't be claiming something that you aren't. And like, it just pisses me off, because they're like, well, yes, I live here. Like, no, you don't. Where's your house, bitch? You don't live anywhere here. Like, and then so if you guys hear music in the background, like, my well, not my family, but like my dad and his friends are in the back. So yeah. But I just don't understand why people are so like that. Like, it just pisses me more off when I talk about it, because I'm like, you just want to fight somebody because like you have no fucking friends. But I'm like so happy that I haven't seen her, because like, oh, like, if I think they moved out of Cali. And I hope they did, because they're freaking ugly as hell, you guys. Like, the guy was so respectful. Like, I just don't understand why she was, like, thinking I was staring at her man. Like, I don't even like your man. But, you know, like, I respect people that are in a relationship, because I don't even know him for, like, I only know him just by saying hi. Like, that's the only thing I talk, like, oh, hi, like, or bye, like, or hi, you know? She thinks something else, like, you're probably confusing somebody with me. Hold on, guys. But, as I said, like, it was, like, a short little story time. It wasn't actually, like, oh my god, like, you know, a really long one. It's just that this one makes me laugh because it's like, when I think about it, I'm like, I have like a lot of haters like near here, like where I live, because like where I live right now, like I know everybody from here, like from like the other apartments, from the next apartments, like I know everyone from here, and I hate it because I just don't like seeing the same people over and over again. But I am about to move out soon, so thank freaking God. Probably like a couple more months. I just don't like being here because I know everyone from here, and I hate a lot of people from here also. But to be honest, like when like other people like that are nice to me, like I actually feel weird when people are nice to me because I'm like, I'm not used to like people being nice to me. Like I've been more disrespected like than being respectful to people because people don't like me. Like anywhere I go, like everyone mad dogs me. Like what the hell? Like you haven't seen some, like people just are so hatingful. Like a lot of people hate my dad, like a lot of people, which I really don't care. Like it doesn't bother me, it doesn't hurt me, but it just gets me mad because I'm like, I don't understand why you guys hate me. Like I don't even know you guys and you guys hate me. Like is it because how I look, how I act? Like I don't even talk to people like that. Like I literally do not even understand why people are so hateful and like love to talk shit about me. Like I don't even do nothing to you, but you know, it is what it is. To be honest, I really don't care because I'm like, people are gonna hate, so I really don't care. But you know, that's just life goes. These people are just jealous that hate me because I'm doing better than them. So you know, my mom said just let them go. People are just jealous because you are gonna like succeed and they are not, and that is true. But I know I didn't finish like my whole Olive Garden. I didn't even eat like the whole time of me like confident now like on camera because like I am. But I know this is a long or a short story time, but when I edit it, I'm gonna try to make it shorter because I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope you guys liked today's video. I know I have not uploaded for a week, but if you guys liked today's video, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell button so you don't miss any of my videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Bye. Thank you guys so much.